Neck and shoulder release. I think you guys all know that, right? Let's see. We'll be standing a little bit, but for most of it, we'll be seated in a seated position. So, can you all hear me okay? Any issues, just type them in, let me know. Great, thank you. Okay, I've got 11. Let's start Sundays at 11. Every other day noon. All right. Okay, we're starting. So let's start with, so it's neck and shoulder release. Let's calm the body, calm the mind. That's what I'm here for. That's what this challenge is all about, staying sane during this insane time. So let's start with slow head circles. Slow head circles. Down and around. And you can be in a chair, you can be on the floor, you can be standing. I recommend sitting just so you're more comfortable. Think slow motion head circles. Notice if there's popping and cracking and all that noise that happens when the neck is really stiff. And here's the disclaimer, I'm not your doctor. I don't know what's happening with everyone out there. Disc issues, obviously you always want to avoid flexion. So this class is meant to release neck and shoulders that are just tight. If you just have tight neck and shoulders, that's where you tend to carry your stress. This is the class for you. And if you're working out, if you want to work out, Miss Danny's having a great workout class right now via Zoom. So up to you. Think slow motion. Slow circles. Keep going. I'm just going to see how we're doing here. Hey, Chloe. I just saw your message. So lovely to connect with you guys this way. Don't forget, I've committed to 30 days live, every day at noon, Sundays at 11. So, although we're nearing the tail end of it, I'll decide what we're doing at that point afterwards. Today is day 21, and of course the challenge is you keep going and let's reverse that circle again. So we're back to the original direction of the circle. And I'll just keep talking. The challenge is what you can do during this stressful lockdown period where we're all stuck at home. What can you do to make it something that benefits your life, something that you can utilize this time that we have a lockdown period to improve your life at home, something maybe you've been putting off, maybe something with your career or personal life, work on a relationship, whatever it is, so that when we come out of this lockdown period, that area of your life has improved. That's what the challenge is all about. All right, and reverse again. This will be our last time. Going into head rolls. And again, these are just great if the neck and shoulders tighten up for you, if you have a stiff neck, decreased range of motion in one side, one direction or the other. Yes, I agree. We need this. All right, and then after you've done other circles in that direction, let's go into slow motion shoulder rolls. We go up and around, up and back. And again, with these big, giant shoulder rolls. Not too fast. I hope you're all doing well today. And reverse. Let's come forward now. Okay, and we're going to go back to external rotation now. Place your hands down on the floor. If you're standing, then just place them down by your side. And now it's one shoulder roll at a time. Circle and go back. With the shoulder all the way up towards the ear and back. And now make that bigger. Begin to involve your torso, your spine. So a nice big shoulder roll. All right, and then take your right ear to the right shoulder. So head goes over, and then your right hand is going to rest. Think of covering, your right hand is going to cover your left ear, and give yourself a gentle stretch. You control how intense this is. Gentle stretch. Abs are in, the spine is straight, so that you can get that nice stretch. If you'd like even more, you can tuck the hand under, left hand under, and just sit on your left hand. Big breath in to lengthen, and exhale, give yourself a little bit more of a stretch. Should feel great. And then the left hand is going to cover your right ear. Give yourself a stretch there. And breathe. And again, if you'd like more, mirror what you did on the other side. You can place your hand down on the mat, or if you're standing, arm is just resting down by your side. If you'd like even more, go ahead and sit on that right hand. And then lengthen the spine as you inhale, and exhale. Give yourself a little more of a stretch. Be gentle with yourself. You decide how intense this is. Listen to your body. Do what you need. One more breath here. Okay, and then come center. All right. Hopefully that felt great. Arms are up. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're just going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep your ribs down, abs in. And then give your shoulder blades back. I just want to see them. Hopefully you can see me this way. Just squeeze and release. It's a great exercise for tight neck and shoulders. How's everyone doing? I hope your Sunday is calm and peaceful. This should help, right? Okay, place both hands down on your mat. And if you're standing now, go ahead and sit down. And resist. You're going to push off the floor as if you're lifting yourself up. If you want to lift yourself up for a second to just get that sensation, just lift up and release. And lift up and release. So you're pressing those shoulders down, strengthening, lift up, shoulders are pressing down, and release. 2 more times. Press up, release. This time press up and hold it there. Abs are in, straighten the spine, ribs are down. Keep the breath even, it helps the body stay calm. And rest. Great. We're going to do a stretch that it's really restful, it's a restorative. So lie down on your belly, and if you'll notice that one side is tighter than the other, which is totally normal, we're going to lie down with our head facing one direction. So I'll make sure to face the camera so you can see what I'm doing. You just lie down on your belly, and I'll put my left cheek on the mat, right cheek up towards the ceiling, and rest here. And believe it or not, gravity is working in your favor, and it's helping you provide a stretch here. It's subtle. For some of you, it might be really, it actually might not, depending on how. Just enjoy this stretch. If you don't feel a stretch here, let me know. Feel free to close your eyes. And then to the other side. Come up slowly, tighten the abs. And now the right cheek is going to go on the mat. Left cheek up towards the sky. I'll just do it this way so I can see you and I can see any comments that come in. So you're lying on your belly. When you get to relax, hold the work for you. That's your other side. The left cheek on the mat. Right. Gentle stretch. You can also type if you have any discomfort here. Let me know. Everything here should feel it's subtle. Back to that tight side. So whichever side was tighter for you, spend these next few breaths on your tight side. For me, it was with my head over the right shoulder, so I'm going to do that one. So we'll just finish up a few breaths on the side that's tight for you. Okay, center. We'll stack the right hand on top of the left. That creates a little pillow. So right hand just stacks right on top of the left. Press your forehead down into the hands. And then lift up the arms. So you just float the arms up a couple of inches and lower. You're still looking straight down. Float up and release. Float up, release. 4, 5. Switch hands, left hand on top now, and the same thing. 5 more times. Up and release. 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. All right. Should have felt good. Should have felt really good. We're going to go back to head circles towards the end to see how it feels, how the head circles feels after doing all of these stretches and release work and a little bit of strengthening to see. I want to know how you're doing. So stand up now. Now we're going to go up against a wall. Find a spot that you can use. And I'm going to use this wall here. Great big stretch across the chest. Your hand is here and just walk. And depending on how flexible you are, you'll be able to, either come all the way in or just stay out a little bit. That's your stretch. You can also face the wall for a moment. Somebody asked me if I was practicing social distancing and staying at home. And yes, I am. I'm only going home, market, studio. This is my work, so I'm still going to work. But yes, other than that, that's it. Well, and my kids obviously see their dad also, so. And switch. My kids are doing well, but you know, they haven't seen their friends in a long time, which is hard. Let's go to the other side. Palm on the wall. And then you decide how intense this is. All right, if you want to start with facing the wall and then walk out from there, that's another way of doing it. And just get a nice deep stretch. It should feel great. And breathe. Doesn't that feel good? Am I the only one that wants to hold this forever? Just opens up the entire chest. Come out of that when you're ready. These are all exercises, obviously, you can do, you know, everywhere and anywhere. Repeat them, the more the better. It'll just feel good. Let your body dictate how far you go with that. Okay, so this one, I don't like this one, but it works. You're going to press the chin down, abs in, lengthen the spine. Press your chin down and give yourself a little stretch, and it creates that horrible triple chin that we're all trying to avoid, but it's a great stretch right at the base of the skull. So just press, 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 and release. And again, that's your exercise. Press, press, press. The abs are in and the spine is straight. And this last time, press down and hold. So we'll hold that stretch. Press. To give you a stretch there. Now, when you're doing this stretch, ideally your hands go up a couple of inches. Down. Allow the elbows to drop and pull down. But don't collapse into a rounded position. The spine is still straight. We just, you know, the head is hanging right off the occipital base. Stay there, keep your head down, and begin to circle your head. It's not a full circle, really just going from right to left, just shifting. It's a really great deep stretch. Again, this is all flexion, always. And take a few more moments there. Shifting from side to side with your head, wherever you need that stretch. And come out of it when you've had enough. All right, and then we'll do the rest lying down on our back. So lie down on your back. You don't need any pillows or props or anything like that. Ladies, if you have a ponytail, or gentlemen, if you have long hair and you have a ponytail, you might want to remove it only if it's in your way. We're going to keep the head on the floor, on your mat, wherever you are. Keep it down the entire time for this series. And we'll start with our gentle rocks from right to left. And you just want to make sure you don't lift your head up. You want to keep in constant contact with your mat, with the ground. Let's go last time, each direction. And now look straight ahead. You're looking up towards the ceiling, okay? So you're looking up towards the ceiling, and now same thing, without lifting the head up, keep your head down. We're gonna press that chin down, create that horrible triple chin we're all trying to avoid, and then release it. But you can feel the benefit of that, I'm sure you can. Press the chin down and release. And that's your exercise. Move at your speed. Go at your timing. Let me know if you have questions. Should feel good. One last one like that. Just get a question. Going at the base of the skull, you're going up a little bit higher, about an inch. And then just curl up and give yourself a stretch here. So not a sit-up. We're not doing this for ab strengthening. We're stretching the neck. Rotate side to side, wherever it's tight for you. Just give yourself a nice, good stretch there. If you notice a really tight spot, stay there, breathe into it, and spend a little more time there. And then come out of that when you're ready. When you're down on the mat, press your shoulder blades down into the ground, puff your chest up like a rooster, think sternum to the sky, and then release. And that's your exercise. Move at your speed. Inhale, shoulders down, chest up, stretch. Shoulders down into the ground. Puff your chest up like a rooster. Stretch, should feel good. Fill up with oxygen. And come out of it. Let's do 2 more like that. Shoulders press down into the ground. Puff the chest. Let it go. Last one. Here we go. Shoulders down. Chest up. I always think of that rooster, that proud rooster stance. Stretch. Let it go. Great. Okay, we're going to stay down up on the ceiling. Flat circle, like a pancake. So your chin is drawing the circle. Make sure you never lift your head off the mat, off the ground, wherever you are. Big circle, full range. Full range of motion. Last one in this direction. And reverse it. Head stays down. It won't be a perfect circle. It's not supposed to be. Just try your best. Full range of motion for your body. Whatever your head, your neck, and shoulders can do. Remember, the shoulders are ball and socket joint. So in a minute, we're going back to the shoulder rolls. And just think ball and socket joint. And we're doing shoulder rolls. You won't be able to do big ones. I know that you're on the mat on the floor, but we want the motion going up and back and down. So as best you can on the floor, go into those. It's basically a modified shoulder roll. And then reverse it. This should all feel really good. I hope it does. It feels good for me. Okay, and then take the arms overhead. Press the palms together. Keep the ribs down. No arching there. Abs in, ribs down. And then exhale. Drag the hands. Palms up. Make sure it's palms up. We're doing external rotation here. All the way down to the hips. Inhale. Drag the hands. Palms up. All the way overhead. Press your palms together as best you can. You might not have full range. In fact, most people don't. So just go as far as you can. If this is your range and you feel a stretch there, great. You're improving right there. So if this is your stretch, if this is your range, just stay there and breathe into it as far as you can. Some people can't touch the ground here. If you're really tight, their arms are floating up about a few inches here. So wherever that range is for you, the goal is to go a little bit higher every time. Ideally, you're doing this every single day, right? All of our free time. But you just want to increase range. Again, the shoulder, it's a ball and socket joint. So if you don't have any rotator cuff injuries, if you're not worried about anything like that, you want to eventually get to the point where you have full range. You use it or lose it. This is one of those, use it or lose it. If it's super tight, you should be doing this even more. Get the cobwebs out of that ball and socket joint. Inhale to have the arms go overhead. Fingers are dragging along the floor. Exhale to take them back to where you started. Let's do one last one. And this time you're going to keep the arms overhead, palms up towards the ceiling. Stay there and stretch. Reach from the toes to the fingertips and lengthen. I'm looking at you now through the screen, but I want you to look straight ahead. Reach out through the toes, out through the fingers, elongate your body as much as you can. Stretch. Let's a little longer and release. Okay, that felt great. All right, don't come straight up. Don't just pop right out of this. I want you to curl onto your side. Let your head hang heavy. Don't undo all the fabulous work we just did. Use your hands to help you come up. All right. I think I see the time going. Do you have questions for me? Questions, comments? I'm here. It's lovely to spend this time with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. We're doing our Zoom classes. The schedule's online. I'm on YouTube every day, noon, every day except for Sunday. Sunday I'm here at 11. I'm so glad you enjoyed. Thank you, Ms. Sharon. And happy Sunday. Let's stay calm and keep breathing together. And if you would like to see more of these or you have any special requests, let me know. You guys, almost everybody has my email, Natalie at Health Body Wellness. All right, stay in touch, guys. Have a great day. Stay calm and healthy. Let's stay healthy.